Hi dear golfers! Well, today we are going to speak about when the round goes well and you stop playing it the way you were playing it before and you start the protective score trap. So if you are a protective score golfer, pressure often does not start when things go badly. It starts when things start going well. You know the feeling, you are playing nicely, better than usual, and somewhere around the middle of the round a thought arrives. Don't ruin this. Protect it. Play safe now. And there it goes. From that moment, something changes. You stop going for your targets as you were doing until now, and you start aiming away from trouble instead of toward the flag. You get careful, and slowly the round you were trying to protect begins to slip away. Well, here is the strange truth at the heart of today's subject. The good round did not put you under pressure. The wish to protect it did. And once you see that, you can do something about it. We call it the protective score golfer. And it is one of the sneakiest patterns in golf because it only shows up when you are doing well, which is exactly when you least expect a problem and when you least need a problem like this. Now, if this is you, the best rounds make you more nervous, not less. So if it is you, comment protective score below. Be honest, this one catches a lot of good players. You are in fine company, never alone in this. You may feel relaxed when the round means nothing and tight when it starts to mean something, when you have the results you are searching for. You may feel a voice arrive around the back nine telling you to be careful. You may feel yourself shrinking your shots, taking less club, aiming safe, trying not to make a mistake. You may feel that you are no longer playing to score, you are playing not to lose. Big mistake. And those two things look similar, but they are completely different games, and I want you to understand this. Here is the strange part. The careful golfer usually makes more mistakes, not fewer, because a careful swing is a leashed swing, a tense swing. The very thing you do not protect the round is the thing that loosens your grip on it, okay? Now, have you ever been having a great round, started to play safe to hold on to it, and then watched it quietly fall apart over the last few holes? That is the protective score golfer. The protecting did the damage. Let's see. None of that means you are timid or that you lack courage. It's not what we are talking about. The instinct to protect something good is deeply human. You have something nice and you do not want to lose it, okay? The trouble is, in golf, protecting and playing pull in opposite directions. It is an untrained pattern, a protective instinct, arriving at the worst possible moment, the moment the round was finally yours to play. It was your day and you start to ruin it. So today I want to help you to understand this pattern and start to change it. So stay with me because you are going to have to apply this on the course. The first thing is this: same golf situation, different break point, and yours is hidden inside success. Now, every golfer feels the pressure of not failing the shot. That part is the same for all of us, okay? Pressure is totally normal and is part of the game, is part of any sport. But here's what most golfers miss. Pressure does not break everyone in the same place. For one golfer, it breaks after a mistake, and we have been talking about this in another video, and they rush. For another golfer, when they feel watched, like I do. For another, when they compare to other players. But for you, your pressure breaks when the round turns good. when you suddenly have something worth protecting. That is your break point. And it is a sneaky one because everything feels nice right up until the moment it does not. And this matters because if you do not know where you break, where you lose concentration, you will look at it completely the wrong place. You will assume the problem is your closing holes, is your nerves, but the real trigger is earlier. It is the moment the round became good and the quiet voice said, now protect it, that inner voice. So the first thing is this: know where you break. For you, it is the moment things start going as planned, as you plan. Once you know that, you can be ready for the voice when it comes, and it will come. You know, always comes and it will come again. Now, the second thing is this: your routine has to keep you choosing targets, not protecting numbers. And you need to learn how to do it as an anticipated plan. Here's a common mistake. When the round gets good, the protective score quietly changes their game. On the front line, they picked targets, flags, lines, spots to aim at. But on the back nine, with a good score going, they start aiming away from things instead. Away from the water, away from the bunker, away from the big number. And you know what? Aiming away from trouble is not the same as aiming at a target. Are two totally different things. One is a positive choice. The other is fear with a club in its hand. Your body knows the difference and it swings differently for each, okay? So here is the point. Your routine has to keep you doing the same thing on the 18th that you did on the 1st. Pick a target, a real one, something to aim at, not something to avoid. The good score does not get a special careful routine. It gets the same committed one that built it in the first place, okay? So think with me about this. If your focus breaks when the round gets good, then your routine has to be the thing that keeps you committing exactly when the voice is begging you to protect. So the second thing is this: keep choosing targets all the way in. The score does not change your routine. Can't change your routine. You play the same brave, simple golf that got you there. Okay? So let's continue. The third thing is this. Again, if you have been listening to me in the other videos, since the beginning, you have been hearing me saying this: a tool only works in the right order. And here is the key: you cannot protect the score, you can only protect your attention, your focus. Now, here's the mistake almost every protective score golfers makes. They believe that by being careful, they are protecting the score. So when the round starts to deliver glory shots, they pour all their energy into protecting the number. But here is the problem. The number is not in danger from your swing. The number is just a result. It is already done. It lives in the past. Let's leave it there. The only thing you can actually look after right now is your attention on this one shot. That is the real thing worth protecting, not the score, the shot. And you have to learn how to do that. So when the voice says protect the round, it is pointing you at the wrong thing. It wants you to guard a number that is already written. And while you are busy guarding the number, your attention drifts off the only thing that matters, the shot right in front of you. So you change what you protect, you let the score look after itself, and you put all your care into the next shot. Choose it, commit to it, play it. The score is built by present shots, never by protecting ones. So the order, of course, matters. The round turns good, the voice says protect it, you notice the voice, then instead of protecting the number, you action your routine and you return your full attention to this one shot and choose it bravely, okay? Notice, redirect, commit. A golfer who protects the score loses it. A golfer who protects their attention keeps playing well as he have been playing until that point, okay? The score was never yours to protect. The shot was always yours to play, okay? The shot, not the score. So the first thing is this: protect your attention, not your score. Guard the shot and let the number take care of itself. The tool I invite you to try today is simple, as it must be, and being simple is exactly the point. When the protected voice is loud, you need to have this strategy to keep playing. So on every shot, once the round gets good, you do exactly the one thing. You pick a target and you commit to it, the same way you would if the score meant nothing. You do not ask, how do I not lose this? You ask instead, what is my shot here? And then you play it freely. Maybe you are going to remember this conversation during your round. Same target picking as before, same commitment, same free swing is the only way of playing well, all the way to the last putt. Keep choosing the shot. That is the whole thing. Simple, not easy, but you can learn. And go with this tool. There is one question, a question you ask yourself the moment the protected voice arrives. You need to ask it slowly inside your head. Am I choosing or am I protecting the score? That question does something powerful, quiet and powerful. It catches the swing in the act. It catches the exact moment you stop playing and start guarding. And the moment you see it, you can choose again. You can put your attention back where it belongs, on the shot and only the shot. So that is the tool. My golfer friends, if this pattern keeps showing up in your rounds, if your good rounds keep slipping away over the closing holes, the answer is not more swing advice. You can clearly play, okay? You proved it on the front nine. You need to find the exact place where your concentration breaks and learn to keep committing even when the round gets good, as you want it to be, okay? And that is exactly what we work on inside our framework, the Mental Golf Accelerator. It is a simple step-by-step way to find your break point and train the routine that keeps you playing, not protecting. There is a free lesson to get you started if you want. The registration is quick and easy, and you can find it in the link below. So just have a look and see if it is useful for you. Now, you know what is interesting? Once you understand the urge to protect a good score, you start to see where it bites hardest, right at the end, usually. Is it true? Tell me in the comments. On the closing holes of a great round, when the whole scorecard seems to land on every single shot and the swing quietly freezes. That is the finish line freezer golfer. And that is what I want to cover in the next video. Why the last few holes feel so different and how to play the shot in front of you instead of the result ahead of you. So tell me in the comments, which is more your pattern? Which type of golfer are you? Maybe all. Getting careful and protective across a whole good round, or freezing on the closing holes when it is right there to be won. I read all the comments and they help me to know which video to make next. And if you want more content like this, please subscribe to the channel, like the video and leave a comment with your golfer type. It really helps me know which pattern to cover for you. Right? This is the Protective Score Golfer. And please remember, keep choosing your target, keep committing, and play the same brave golf all the way to the last green.